Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video here on the More PortalMG channel. Today, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing my vinyl collection as of January 2025. Today's video is probably not going to be that long because obviously I'm just going to be showing you the vinyl and sort of moving on to the next one as I go. I've sort of got a little bit of a structure to things, so if I've got multiple vinyl and albums from a certain artist, then I will show you that artist all at once. Some vinyls are just singular, like I've only got one from that artist. I've got a couple of 7-inch ones, but most are 12-inch as well. So first up, we've got Phoebe Bridgers with Stranger in the Alps, and we've also got Punisher by Phoebe Bridgers as well. Next up, we've got Sour by Olivia Rodrigo, followed by her second album, Guts. Here we've got 5 Seconds Flat by Lizzie McAlpine. There's actually a cool story behind this one. I got this vinyl at her concert at the end of October. I found it really hard to find on different websites like Amazon or in HMV for like a normal-ish price. And when I went to the gig, I got this and the poster for the next album I've got, which is Older by Lizzie McAlpine as well. Next, we've got Erratic Cinematic by Jerry Cinnamon and also The Bonnie by Jerry Cinnamon as well. So starting off with the sort of random section of the video is the only 7-inch random sort of vinyl that I've got, which is Now and Then by the Beatles. It's also got Love Me Do on their side B as well. Next up, we've got a couple of vinyls by an artist that I personally think is kind of underrated, and that is the Japanese House. So this is their EP, I Saw You in a Dream. Their next EP, which was Chewing Cotton Wool. Their 2023 album, In the End It Always Does. And the live album, To the End It Always Does, which is called In the End It Always Does Sessions. Next up, we're going to go with my vinyls from my favourite artist, which is the 1975. We're going to start off with the singles and we're going to move on to the bigger ones. So starting off, we've got Give Yourself a Try and Love It If We Made It. We've got Live from Real World Studios. We've got Loving Someone, Medicine, and Milk. So here we have Debut, or the 1975 by the 1975. I actually have 2 versions of this record. I will put a picture on screen now of the second variant of this record that I've got. It's a sort of half white, half black split down the middle. So I've got that one, which is this one, and then I've got the regular black pressing as well. We've got the 1975 Live at Gorilla, which was a sort of gig that they did in Gorilla in Manchester, which was raising money for War Child, and they did their full debut album in full. So I think that's why I've put it here in the video. So next, I've got some of their EPs, which actually released before the debut album, but I want to talk about debut first. We've got Face Down, Music for Cars, and Ivy. Here we've got their second album, which is I Like It When You Sleep, For You Are So Beautiful, Yet So Unaware of It, which is a little bit of a mouthful, let's be honest. Their next album is A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. And here is possibly my favourite 1975 album, which is Notes on a Conditional Form. I've also got 2 versions of this record, which is Being Funny in a Foreign Language. I can actually show you what the other variant of this is. So this is the regular variant that is just on the regular clear pressing. And then this variant here is from Bad World Studios, I think it is. And it is the sort of blue liquid-filled vinyl, if you can see there. It's got, obviously, liquid inside it. And when it spins on the record player, it looks really, really cool. And last but certainly not least is the 1975 Live at Madison Square Gardens. Here we've got my only Christmassy vinyl, which is Fruitcake EP by Sabrina Carpenter. I've also got the single 7-inch vinyl for Espresso as well. Here we've got Snow Angel by Renee Rapp and the single for Snow Angel to go with it as well. So next up, we've got a bunch of artists' vinyls that I just have one of. I would like to get more in the future, obviously, but for now, I've just got one from each of these artists. Here we've got Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift, Minecraft Volume Alpha by C418, which is one of the vinyls that I actually like the most, because this relates to my main channel the most, which is where I do all my Minecraft content. We've got Sam's Town by The Killers, which is my newest addition to the collection. We've got Bankrupt by Dr. Hook, which is very left field in terms of all the other albums I've got. The only reason I got this is because this has a song on it that was very important to me growing up. It was a song I used to listen to with my dad and my granddad all the time, so this is why I got this one. Here we've got Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, Gary by Blossoms, and What's the Story? Morning Glory by Oasis. I'm going to see Oasis later this year with my best friend, and she is the one who got me this vinyl as well for my birthday last year. So the next artist, which I have a lot of vinyls for, is Coldplay, and I'm going to, again, be starting off with the singles. So here is Arabesque and Orphans from the Everyday Life era. We've got Christmas Lights. We've got the Brothers and Sisters 25th Anniversary EP. And the newest single of theirs, which is All My Love and the Karate Kid from the New Music era. We've got their debut album, obviously, which is Parachutes. We've got my favourite Coldplay album, which is A Rush of Blood to the Head, X and Y. We've got Viva La Vida, which also has the EP, which is Prospect March, which obviously you can see are very, very similar. Milo Xyloto, Ghost Stories, the Kaleidoscope EP, A Head Full of Dreams, Everyday Life, which in my opinion is a criminally underrated album. Not many people know about this or know any of the songs from it, and they really, really should, because there is some great pieces of music on here. Like, some of the ones I can like point out is like Guns, Orphans, Champion of the World, Arabesque, Broken. They are all amazing, amazing tracks, and this is one album that I would really, really recommend you listening to. Music of the Spheres. We've got We Pray, which isn't actually an album, it's more of a single that features different versions of the song featuring different people, as well as the Live at Glastonbury 2024 edition. And last but certainly not least is Moon Music. I have this version, which is the original version, and then I also have the Notebook edition, which features pages from Chris's notebook as they were writing this album. So it's got a lot of images in there. It's got some inspiration of when they were writing the songs. It's got a bunch of lyrics, and it is very, very cool. So there we have it. That is the end of today's video. Thank you very, very much for watching. Like I said earlier, I'm sorry if it's a bit of a shorter one, but obviously I was only showing you the vinyls I have up to now. I've just done a little bit of a count, and there should be roughly around 61. Maybe I reach 100 by the end of the year. I know there's a couple of vinyls that are on my radar at the moment that I would love to add to the collection, so I guess we'll see. I won't do one of these every month. I will just sort of do it at the end of each year, so the next time you'll see this will be January 2026, hopefully. I could have like took each vinyl individually out of its case and out of its wrapper and sort of showed you what pressing it was, but I'll be deadly honest, 99% of these vinyls are just pressed onto regular black or regular clear vinyl. It's nothing special. Some of them are pretty cool, like I know the Fruitcake ones pressed on a nice green vinyl. Some of the Japanese house ones are pressed onto nice colours as well. It just shortens down the video to make it a bit of an easier watch for you guys as well. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get notified anytime I make a new video. I'm aiming for weekly videos on this channel, and I'm kind of sticking to that up to now. I know we're only on video 2, but hopefully that will stay the same in the future. Drop the video a like and share it with any of your sort of music friends or your family or your dog or your nan, like whoever. Push it out to as many people as possible, because this is a big passion of mine. I would love to see it through, hopefully. The next video is possibly going to be an album review. I won't tell you what the album is just yet, because some things may change. I don't want to make any false promises. But yes, that is going to be all from me for today. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.